is my pleasure to welcome you all to Lanier Technical College and to express our excitement as having you as the newest members of the college's student body. I am Interim President Tim McDonald. We are glad that you have chosen Lanier Technical College for this part of your life journey. The knowledge and skills you will learn and develop will be foundational to your successful career and lifelong learning activities. Your knowledge and skills will also be important to the prosperity of our businesses and communities, whether it be in healthcare, manufacturing, transportation, agriculture, or public or private service. Each of you bring your own unique gifts to Lanier Technical College, and it's our responsibility to provide you the opportunities to grow and enhance your talents. We will do this by challenging you to develop new skills, gain new knowledge, and to become a more critical thinker. Because of our great instructors and staffs and your commitment, we're confident that you will meet, even exceed, the challenges that we're going to place on you. I hope I have the good fortune to meet you on campus during your educational journey, and it will be my great honor to meet you on stage at graduation. What follows next is some foundational information that will be critical to your transition into the college. My hope for you is great success at Lanier Technical College, your college, our college. Have a great day.
All right, well, good morning. I'm Lauren Talley, Vice President for Institutional Advancement here at Lanier Tech, and I also have the good fortune of serving as the Executive Director of the Lanier Technical College Foundation. When you visit us and hopefully see us in the next couple of months, we want to be sure that you have all the resources necessary to be successful while you're here on campus. One of the things that I do as Executive Director of the Foundation is to help support students through financial resources. Be sure to check out our website at laniertechfoundation.org so that you can review all of our scholarship deadlines and make sure to see if there's any special funding that we could assist you with while you're here on campus. One of the other things that we do is also offer opportunities for prizes as far as your engagement with the college. You'll see on the screen that we will be giving giveaways during this presentation and following this presentation. Make sure to visit the website and look for the Lakers logo. When you find one of those, just take a screenshot and email it to the LTC Foundation at laniertech.edu. Additionally, we will have live chat available this morning. If you go to our website and in the bottom right-hand corner, you will be able to click on the live chat feature to be able to ask any questions of our staff and team this morning. Again, we're so excited that you joined us here at Lanier Tech, and I'll be back with you later in the presentation.
Hi, good morning. I am Angela Tate. I am the Director of Financial Aid here at Lanier Tech, and I'm going to be going over a document that can be found in your online orientation module. So this document is called it's a financial aid how-to, and it's at the bottom part. There's 3 PDFs listed in the financial aid orientation module. And so I'm going to go through these and kind of explain them with you as to what you need to do next. I'm going to start with number 3 because, in my opinion, right now, that is the most critical. So in order to know if you fall into the 3rd category, if you log into your Banner web account and you don't have a financial aid tab, that means we don't have a financial aid application for you, and that's very important during this time of year. A lot of students go ahead and do the 21-22 FAFSA, which is for fall semester, and summer semester is still under the 2020-2021 FAFSA. So it will require 2018 tax information. So if you did a financial aid application with 2019 tax information, then more than likely you did the financial aid application for fall semester. So just kind of keep that in mind. So again, the best way to know whether we have an application for you is when you log into your Banner web account. If you don't have a financial aid tab, then we don't have a financial aid application for you. So if you do log in and you have a financial aid tab, then you'll want to go through the steps of number 2 to see if we're missing any documents for you. So if we're missing documents from you, we can't process your financial aid, so you wouldn't have a financial aid award out there. So definitely get us those documents in as soon as possible. You do still have time before the payment deadline for us to process your information for summer classes. So then the number 1 goes through the steps on how to see your financial aid award and walks you through how to get there. Number 4 has our contact information for our VA representative. You can contact her by email. And then, of course, number 5 has our financial aid email. And then, just one second. Oh, I'm sorry. That has our email and phone number and our school code for you as well. So we'll leave it here for a minute so you can write that information down. And then the other piece is we do have financial aid people on the live chat throughout the day as well. So you can hop on there and ask us any questions that you may have. And that is all that I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Some important things to remember for summer 2021. Our fall semester will be from May the 24th to July the 28th. Your drop add period will be from May the 24th through May the 26th. This will be crucial, especially to make sure that classes are opened up for those that are looking for opportunities to join. And another really important date is the last day to drop with a withdrawal instead of a withdrawal fail. At the 60% mark is going to be June the 28th. So if you want to make any changes to your schedule, make sure to do that definitely before June the 28th. There's additional information about the first half of the semester and the second half of the semester. These are for folks that are taking classes that will be shorter than our normal 8-week schedule during the summer. So definitely take a look at those for the June 8th withdrawal deadline and the July 15th withdrawal deadline. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 770-533-8703 or email the registrar at registrar@laniertech.edu. We have a brief message regarding Banner Web.
I logged in, it's going to take me to this basic screen. This is Banner Web, and most of the things you're going to want to do, including your course search, is in student services and financial aid. Okay, so we have these kind of large section boxes. I'm going to click registration, and it'll go ahead and tell me in this area that when you want to add and drop, you click registration, and then I'm going to click add drop. It's going to default and make me select a term. That should be the one that you're registering for, but if not, this is a simple drop-down menu, and then you're going to click submit. So we see here that this student already has a current class, and this is a sample student, so this is just a sample class. But if you have not yet registered, you shouldn't see any classes here. If you're coming back, then you will. So just like it says, it is going to show you your current schedule. Now on this screen, in this little area right here, it is going to give you some important information that we'll kind of look at when we look at our search results. It's giving you the campus codes, which are assigned by number. So if you want to move back and forth between campus, if you only want to take classes at one campus, it's just important to remember to choose that and eliminate the campuses where you don't want classes. It makes it a little bit easier for you when you're looking at the schedule. It's also going to give you a key to the day codes, which when you're looking at classes indicates which days of the week your class meets. So it could be just one day, it could be 2 days, any combination of those, but it's telling you there, and this is a kind of confusing and weird part, R equals Thursday. So because Tuesday also starts with a T, When you see a class that says TR, that means Tuesday and Thursday. It means it would be that class would meet on both days. So to continue with my search, I'm going to go to class search here. And then instead of choosing my subject area classes, I want to go to advanced search to kind of refine the search a little bit further. Okay, so here I am in the advanced search screen. The first area that I'm going to choose are the subjects of the classes that I want to take. So for this student, let's imagine that she wants to take history and a math class. So we're to scroll down and choose history first. And then I can also search for the math, and I want to make sure I select all of the subject areas that I want to search for classes and not just one. So I'm going to hold down the control button, and as I'm pressing control, click math. And then you'll see that even when I click out over here, it keeps those selections. It keeps both of them and not just one. The next area that I'm going to narrow down is the campus. So this student wants to take classes on the Barrow campus. If you do want to take classes online, remember that's kind of a separate campus itself. So you can always choose online with an actual ground campus, or you could only choose the campus if you only want face-to-face. So there's that option. And then the other option I would narrow down is by semester. So a full semester here, full term, is going to be 15 weeks. It runs the entire length of the regular semester. The other ones are half semesters, which, like it sounds, means that the 15 weeks is broken up into 8 or smaller week sessions. So it's basically the entire content of the course condensed into half the time. That really works well for some student schedules and they like the pacing, but if full term is for you, definitely make sure you're choosing the term that you want to take your classes. And then we'll just click section search here at the bottom. So here it's going to break up my results by subject area. So I have limited options here for my history. I have one history, and then some options for my math class. Now, after speaking with the advisor, you should know what course you're actually taking. And in this case, we want to take college algebra. So as we kind of look across each of these rows, let's talk about what we're seeing. For this Math 1111 class, for instance, there's a C here, which means that that class is full. So registration is closed just for that specific class. We can look over here in this CAP and ACT column. This is the CAP number for the class. So the maximum number of students allowed in the class is 24. And here the actual number of students registered is 24. So that class has met its cap already. So I know that if this is history, it's the only history that they're offering, I definitely want to click and kind of choose my math that fits around that class since it's the only one there. I know that this class, I'm looking here, meets on Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 to 8:50 on both days. And then I'm going to scroll down and look at my other options for college algebra. So I can take one in the earlier afternoon here, or I can take one in the late afternoon. I'm going to choose Tuesday, Thursday at 2. And then again, I've just checked the boxes next to the class that I want to take, and I'm going to go ahead and register for those classes. So it's going to take me back here to my current screen, or to my current schedule screen, and I can see here it's showing me that I web registered for these classes, the math that I chose and the history. So there we have it. Those are the classes that I have now on my current schedule.
Hi everybody, my name is Anthony Hardy. I'm the Vice President for Technology here at Lanier Technical College, and I have quite a few things to go over with you. We're going to start off today by talking about how you can get help. That's probably the number one question that we get, and so what I need you guys to be aware of is our help desk. So if you go to helpdesk.laniertech.edu on the web, you're going to find all the information that you need, how to get your username and password, how to change your password away from the default, how to deal with printing on campus, et cetera, et cetera. So there's tons of great articles that are out there. You're also going to have the ability to create a help desk ticket with our help desk staff that's there. And this number is not on the screen, so you may want to grab something to write this down or put it somewhere else for you. That number, or you can pause and come back to this video at a later point after it's been recorded and shown to you. That number is 770-533-7048. One more time, the help desk telephone number is 770-533-7048. The help desk is staffed from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Friday. If you contact us outside of those hours, we'll get back with you just as quickly as we possibly can. Here at Linear Tech, we have this thing called the Laker login, and basically that is your email address and the password you use to get into the majority of our resources. There are two versions of that. There's the short Laker login, which is everything before the @ symbol, so basically your username, and then the regular Laker login, which is your full student email address, and the same password goes with both of those. Most everything is going to use your full email address to log into everything. Computers on campus, your student email, Banner Web, Blackboard, all those use your full email address to log in. When you get your login information, I know many of you already have it, you have to do a few steps to get your account fully functional. So the first thing you have to do is log into your student email. Don't try to log into Banner Web with your date of birth. Don't try to log into Blackboard with your date of birth. Make sure you log into your student email first. That's going to prompt you to change your password away from your date of birth password, and then you can set a password that only you know. Please protect that password. When you log into your student email the first time, you're also going to be prompted to set up multi-factor authentication. And as many of you know, banks and many other areas use that to secure accounts, and we do as well. So make sure you set up either a telephone number that you can receive a telephone call at, or a cell phone you can get a text message to, or if you've got a smartphone, you can use the Microsoft Authenticator app. Any of those three things you can use to do multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication is only required when you're off campus, which I know most everybody will be for the summer term. So just keep that in mind. You are going to need to use that multi-factor authentication every time you log into your student email. Password recovery is on the login page, so if you ever do forget your password, there is a link right there on the main login page with our logo on it. When you go to log into your student email, Banner Web, or Blackboard, you can click that link. It takes you over to a Microsoft tool that will allow you to go through a little process and reset your own password. So you don't have to contact the help desk for that, though obviously you're welcome to. You can do that, so if it comes up on the weekend, make sure that you know that you have your ability to do that. That way you know that you don't have to wait for the help desk to open up at 8 o'clock on Monday morning. So don't let that be an excuse. Your teacher probably will not accept it. Other things that we need to talk about really quickly, we talked about this already very briefly, is that if you're on campus, use your full email address to log into all campus computers. You can log into the help desk portal. If you have information, if you have a problem and you think maybe you've heard other students are having the same problem and you want to see if there's like some sort of a system-wide issue, like maybe our internet's down or we've had a power outage or something like that for certain areas, you can go to status.lineartech.edu, and we keep that page updated on a fairly regular basis. We will send you emails if we have known outages. So let's say we have a maintenance that we have to schedule for Saturday evening. We're going to be running from Saturday late till Sunday morning, and that Blackboard's going to be down or Banner's going to be down. We will always put those out there on status.lineartech.edu. We'll also email that information to your student email address, so just keep that in mind. Check that student email address regularly. If you're on campus, make sure you use LTC Open for Wi-Fi. There's no password required for that at the current time, so that is absolutely a wonderful resource for you to use while you're on campus. If you have not already, I would encourage you to go get the Banner mobile app. There's all kinds of wonderful information in there. You can register inside that app as well. I know that wasn't covered in the video, but we have some other information on our website about registering inside the mobile Banner app. And so the next thing that I've got to cover for you guys is how to log into your student email. I want to show you what that looks like really briefly here. So we are at the Linear Tech homepage. The easy way to get to your student email is this quick links up top. So if you haven't used that before, make sure you use that. The MyLTC for Students has all kinds of wonderful stuff. You can click that and get to your student email and all kinds of other student resources that we have available. But you can also come down here to Email Students and click that. It's going to pop you up to a page, login page. We talked about how do you get your username. Here's a link right here that will take you over to get that. If you don't have it, you will need your 900 number to get that information. You can update and register for self-service password recovery. Again, it will walk you through that during your first login anyway. And if you've forgotten your password, you've got that information right here. So I am going to log in. I've got a test student account. So I'm going to use the full student email address and the password to log in. You can see the first thing it's going to do is ask me to change that password away from the default, so I'm going to do that. And now it's going to ask me to log in again because I have just changed my password. You're going to see here we're going to go through that multi-factor authentication process. So it tells me it needs more information to secure my account. And I'm not actually going to go through all this right now, but this is what I just wanted you guys to be able to see. This is what you're going to see. So again, you can pick a phone call, an SMS or call. You can use an office phone, desk phone, or you can use the Microsoft Authenticator app. Either of these ways will do fine. You'd select your country, put in your telephone number if you want to receive a text message, select send me a code by text, and it will send you, I think it's a 6 or a 7-digit code. You'll put that code in, and then you'll be registered. It will probably also ask you for a backup email address as well. One final note before I turn this over to our next presenter is that you guys should be aware that this is how everything works right now. We will be launching at the beginning of May a brand new login service. So you will register for MFA right now. You're going to have to re-register for it on the new login service. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. And that will change a few things. For the most part, the only thing students are really going to see is that they have a new screen that looks a little different for password recovery, a new screen that looks a little different for login, and you'll find that it's easier to get into certain services because you don't have to type in your password quite so many times. But again, that won't launch until May, and you'll get emails about that. So make sure you go ahead, log into your student email account now, check that email account about once a week, and we'll be sending out additional information for that as the deadline approaches. And that is all that I have. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Lanier Tech students, summer 2021. We are excited to have you. My name is Christian Tetzloff. I'm the Dean of Applied Technology and Transportation at Lanier Tech. And like everyone else here and everyone at Lanier Tech, it's my job to help you guys and ladies out there get to graduation day and start your careers. So one of the things that I'm going to talk about with you guys and gals today is Lanier Tech advisement, academic advisement. You were probably familiar with this if you came from another college or even if you're in high school. Everybody probably had some sort of vision or version of an advisor. Well, at Lanier Tech, your academic advisor is your personal guide to both your studies and your career and success in those areas. Advisors at Lanier Tech going to help you through your entire journey here. And honestly, they really become mentors to you. So once you figure out who your advisor is, which is the next one we have here, is who is my advisor? So that's a great question for everyone that as you are new students. So the first thing you need to do is check your official acceptance letter from Lanier Tech or your acceptance email from the admissions office, and you will find your advisor's name, phone, and email. And it's imperative that you contact them to schedule your advisement session every semester. And now with the current situation we're in with a pandemic, it's even more crucial that you reach out to them via email or phone than trying to track them down in their offices, because we have some instructors and advisors that work on different campuses, different times of the week, maybe in class. So it's much more efficient if you attempt to contact your advisor through phone and email as the primary way to get a hold of them. And then you're going to set up some sort of advisement session from there. And often it'll be online through Collaborate, or it can be a phone call. But the big point there is you have to make contact with your advisor, because they're the one who's going to set you on success on your personal journey here at Lanier Tech and in your career. So how will advisors help you through your career? Well, they do all kinds of stuff. So Your advisor is going to help you identifying and evaluate your academic interests and your career goals. So, a lot of us know that we might want to be a welder, but we don't know what kind of welder. So we might want to go into the art field, or we might want to go into the construction field or manufacturing field. Your advisor is the one who's going to know those fields personally and be able to help you guide through those. Another thing advisors will help you do is make informed decisions about your program selection, class schedules, graduation plans. So if you think that trying to register for classes on your own is a great way for you to get ahead, well, it's great to do the background work to see what might be available, but you really need to get that input for your advisor, because your advisor knows what classes are going to happen when, what part of the year. And if you do this all on your own, you might end up in a scenario where you've done all of your studies and then the class that you need to graduate might not be offered until next year, and nobody wants that. So when you meet with your advisor every semester, they're going to set you on that path. They're going to help you decide which classes you need to take, where you need to go, and how you need to get these classes done in a timely fashion so we can get you to graduation and, even more importantly, into your high-paid career field. Another great way that advisors will help you is that they're going to help you finish your degree, diploma, and certificates in a super timely fashion. All the data shows that the faster that you can graduate Lanier Tech, the faster you'll make money and the more successful you'll be in your career. And that's really what we're all here for at Lanier Tech, is to make sure that you're successful in your career and can have a great life, great family, and then look back and thank everyone here at Lanier Tech and keep this ball rolling so your kids can then come to Lanier Tech too. So another great thing that advisors will help you with is provide an opportunity for open discussion. So, we as students here at Lanier Tech, or, people trying to start a new career, will face a lot of challenges. And your advisor is an opportunity to have an open discussion about challenges you're facing. And the advisor can tell you what policies, procedures, resources, and programs are available to you to help meet the challenges that you're facing at the time. As we just had IT talking to us just now, your advisor is also going to be a great connection to send you to the right place to make sure that you're using the best technology and other resources to monitor your academic and career goals. Lastly, you're going to be in situations as a student where you're in a class and it's maybe not working out the way you wanted it to be, or outside forces aren't allowing you to finish the class in a timely fashion. Your advisor will really help you figure out the best options that you have on the table, like dropping a class or even changing majors. We've had welding majors go into nursing in the past, and be successful. So, what we're here for is to help you on your journey, help you find your way, and make you successful. So that's what we're here for, and I can't stress enough that advisement is the number one way that we can make you successful and help you on your journey. So please make sure you reach out to your advisors. If you ever have trouble finding your advisors, you can reach out to your academic deans. You'll find their names listed on the websites as well, and we'll help make sure that you get in touch with your advisor in a timely fashion. So, I'm super excited for everybody here. Enjoy your summer semester, and I can't wait to see you. Thanks.
All right. Well, I know that we have provided a lot of information, and hopefully you were able to write most of that down. Again, all of this will be available on our website as well as our YouTube page so that you can review this after we conclude. A couple of things that we wanted to mention here at the tail end. Be sure to keep an eye on your payment deadlines. For summer semester, they are going to be on May the 17th and May the 27th, depending on if you participate in the drop-add portion of the semester. So again, be sure to check your emails as frequently as possible, and then also be sure to check in with the business office if you have any questions regarding your account. As you will see in the description of the YouTube page as well as on our website, we do have a virtual tour Because of COVID and some of the COVID concerns that we've had the past semester, we are limiting the number of folks on campus, but you do have the opportunity to take a virtual tour to see all of our buildings, all of the labs, and then also acclimate to what the campus will look like when you are able to return, hopefully sooner rather than later. And then finally, just to reiterate what Christian was saying, make sure to contact your advisors. Our classes do fill up very quickly, so the faster that you get that taken care of for summer semester, the faster that you'll have everything taken care of, moving forward. Again, we are so excited that you chose Lanier Tech. We hope that you'll come visit, and we look forward to seeing you this summer.